magical sparks, welcome back to my channel. It's Sparkle here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys 20 plus fun and simple drawing slash doodle ideas. Now these are great for beginners or for artists at all levels, and you know what, you can just do this with like a pen or a pencil, and you can just go ahead and draw on a piece of paper that's been printed in the wrong direction or something. These are super easy drawing ideas and they're great for anyone. So let's get to it. So the very first drawing idea is of course going to be featuring my adorable doggy, and I'm just going to go ahead and draw him. So the very first thing you have to do is draw two almond shapes and draw two circles within. And then just go ahead and color in the inside part black, and there you go, we have two adorable eyes. The next step is to go ahead and draw a button nose and two upside down arches for the nose and the mouth. And now the next thing I'll be doing is outlining the different parts of the face and the body, and with this you can kind of just see what I'm doing on screen. And my biggest tip personally would be to take things really slow but also be loose at the same time, because in my opinion the more looser and messier it looks, the more cute it looks. And also these are just like really simple drawing ideas that I do when I'm bored, and I just decided to compile them into this one video, and they don't really take that long to do, and I hope these might help you guys out and, you know, kind of just save you from that boredom. And again, you can use a pencil, a pen, or any other art supply you want to do these ideas. And the final step for this drawing is adding in the adorable tail. Also the eyebrows are optional, but I decided to add them in, then I kind of didn't like it, so I used my white gel pen to kind of make it go away. And anyways, here's the final drawing. Also guys, don't hesitate to take out features you don't like. Now for the second idea, it's super simple, and this one always reminds me of Minnie Mouse because we are drawing a bow. Now bows are super easy to draw, super identifiable, and you can't really mess up in my opinion. Also they just look super pretty, aesthetic, and cute. And here I went for like a really simple design, and I just went ahead and added a bit of shading to show that depth, and with that we are pretty much done. Easy peasy. And now the very next idea is also another easy one. This one, all you have to do is just kind of copy what I'm doing on screen, and it might not make a lot of sense at the beginning, but don't worry. This one is just one of those ideas that don't really make sense unless you trust the process. So what I did was I went ahead and drew a very messy vase and a very messy batch of flowers and leaves and other little abstract designs, and with that, this very messy idea turned into a really cute little flower vase. And I really love these kind of simple drawing ideas because, like I said before, the messier you make it, the better it's gonna look, and that just kind of takes away that pressure to be perfect, and I just love that a lot. And of course, if you guys want to, go ahead and add a bit of shading, but that's completely optional. And I kind of was debating on it, but I just decided not to for this drawing. Now the very next idea, we're going to be drawing another shape like what we did for my doggy's mouth. But hold on, this is not an animal. This is a very delicious dessert slash summertime snack. It is an ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? I also love those little ice cream drawings with like a bite taken out of it, which is exactly what I drew just here. Also, feel free to add more details on top if you would like to. Now it's summer for a lot of people around the world, but in Australia it's winter right now. Regardless, I love ice cream a lot, so I decided to go ahead and draw another ice cream drawing. But for this drawing, unlike the normal saying of adding a cherry on top as the final touch, we're going to be drawing the cherry first and working our way downwards. And this is going to be an ice cream as well, but an ice cream in a cone, which happens to be my favorite type of ice creams. I don't know why, they're just amazing. And this is again really super simple and easy, and I love this a lot because like you can't really go wrong. People will always just know it's ice cream, which again takes that pressure off. And now the next idea is going to be another fun one, and for this one we're going to be going ahead and drawing those two little almond shapes yet again, and kind of following the same kind of process that we did when we were drawing my dog, except for the fact that this time we're drawing a different really cute animal, and that animal is going to be an adorable bunny. So let's add the button nose, the little mouth, and this time we're just gonna go ahead and draw one really long ear that's kind of like open and listening, and the other ear is going to be kind of half flopped down because that's just super cute. And obviously we're going to add a lot of fluff near the face where the cheeks are, and I love drawing bunnies. I used to draw bunnies a lot when I was a kid, but I kind of just forgot about it after a while. But it was really great to get back into this because bunnies are super duper cute animals and super duper fun to draw. And now with this drawing, I'm going to go ahead and make the legs really small on purpose just to make it look even more cuter. And obviously instead of adding a really long tail, tail like what we did for my dog, we're going to go ahead and draw like a little pom-pom at the back, which I don't know, it's just so cute when I describe it. It just sounds so cute, it looks so cute. And I went ahead and did add like this little kind of surrounding line around the mouth and the nose, but I didn't like it, so I went ahead and used my white gel pen just to kind of cancel it out. But here's how it looks. And of course you can make it look even cuter by drawing a carrot or some whiskers or some cute little rabbit teeth, but that's up to you. Now this next idea is probably the easiest in this video, and it's just literally to draw one circle, another circle within it, and two more blobs within it, then draw kind of like this popsicle stick poking out, and there we go, a super cute, super easy magnifying glass, which reminds me so much of that Tom and Jerry movie with Sherlock Holmes. It was the best. Now if you're someone who likes being creative, then this next idea is for you. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and draw a butterfly, but hold on, the part where you guys get to put in your ideas comes in next. So I love drawing butterflies because the way you draw the inside of the butterfly is like completely up to you, and it's completely down to your creativity. Even just the shape of the butterfly and how you want it to look is just something that comes down to you and your creativity again. So this is just how I like to go ahead and draw the shape of a butterfly. Feel free to draw it like that if you want to, but in the inside it would be great if you guys can like add your own kind of spin to it, add your own kind of decorations. Maybe you like to draw maybe like a little kind of heart shape in your butterfly or some stars or something. It just comes down to your personal choice, and this is just one of those ideas where it's really just up to you and your creativity. And now we're down to the next idea, which is something that people always ask me for a tutorial about, but I just haven't made that tutorial yet. But anyways, here's like a quick preview of what could be a tutorial, and that's just to draw lips. And this is how I draw lips, pretty much. Super duper simple, the middle, the top, and the bottom, and go ahead and add some shading if you want to, or of course you can color in these sketches too. Now the next idea is also another really easy one, and this one comes down to interpretation. So just go ahead and draw like this little line, and then add some little spiky parts in the bottom, and draw like a rough kind of triangular shape going upwards. Now that's going to be your base, so just follow that shape, but add a couple of breaks and bumps here and there, and when you join your final drawing together, you will either have something that you could make look like a leaf or make it look like a feather. I think that just comes down to how you want to color it and how you want to add in the rest of the details, but right now I'm thinking of leaf when I look at it. And the next idea is different to flowers in a vase because we're drawing plants in a pot, and yes, they are different. Now for this one, I went ahead and used some more kind of geometric shapes for the pot just for a change, and then I went ahead and drew some leaves. As you can see, it's pretty easy. Just go ahead and draw leaves in a bunch of different directions, make it look messy, make it look abstract, and if you're feeling up to it, go ahead and add just a bit of kind of hatching or cross hatching for shading, and there you go, you'll have like a super aesthetic little plant in a pot kind of drawing. Or if you want to, you can also draw a flower, but that's up to you. Also, believe it or not, for the leaves, I kind of just winged it right there on the spot when I was recording because I didn't really have any kind of specific plan as to how I wanted to draw the leaves, but hey, it still turned out looking pretty good. Now, the very next idea is one that is going to look pretty cute, and for this one, all you have to do is draw like this little circle and draw like a little kind of thing coming out of it. Look, it's hard to describe, but if you just look at the screen, you'll know what I mean because we're going to be drawing an adorable little snail. And yes, I think snails are cute. If you don't think snails are cute, then I don't know what to say, but I think they're very cute, and here's how it looks. And now the next idea is another really easy one. For this one, just go ahead and draw a circle and a couple of lines coming out of it. But not only is this easy, but it's open for interpretation. So it's pretty much just to draw a flower, and you can make it as easy or as complex as you want. I here just did something that was easy for me, and if this is something that you think is hard for you, don't worry, you don't have to copy it exactly. You can always just draw a flower however you want to draw a flower. But if you do want to draw something like this, well, I guess just watch what I'm doing on screen. Again, this one I just kind of winged as I was recording it. Now, if this is too fast for you, you can always go ahead and adjust the playback speed in settings and just watch the video at a lower speed, or just rewind it and have a look. But if I was to make this video the actual length it took me to film each of these drawings, then it would end up being way too long, which is why I've kind of shrunken it down a bit. Also, obviously sparkle drawers would love sparkles, am I right? So this is just a super duper easy idea. Just draw like a really kind of messy sparkle, and then just go ahead and draw some kind of broken up lines coming out of it, and you'll get this really cool kind of comic book kind of effect. And I've been drawing this on all of my books, and I love it a lot. And now if you guys can hear some random sounds in the background, just try and ignore that. It's just my sister trying to act like she's Tarzan, but yeah, it's very loud. Anyways, so the next idea is the one where I'm going to be drawing another animal because I love animals and I love dogs a lot, and that's why I decided to draw a dog. But this is a different kind of style, and I've never actually drawn dogs in this kind of style. And so let's just give it a try and see how it goes. So I did make some mistakes along the way, but I used my white gel pen to fix them up, and I guess this kind of just acts as a reminder that it's okay to make mistakes because you'll learn from them in the end. And I don't really know how to explain this one, so you guys are just gonna have to watch what I'm doing on screen and just kind of make it out for yourselves. Also, if you're wondering, the pen that I'm using right now is an Ohuhu fine liner, and it's in the size 0.2. Also, another reason why I wanted to make this video is because I myself wanted to draw, but I just didn't know what to draw, and I wanted to draw something fun and easy, so I thought I'd just draw all of my random doodle ideas from over the past year in one page, and I thought I'd just record it and take you guys along with me and share the process with you. But it did end up taking more than one page though. Lol. So at this point I decided to go ahead and write with because I just thought it would make the drawing look even more cuter, and I then took my white gel pen just to kind of fix up some mistakes. And again, it's okay to use a white gel pen, you don't have to be perfect on the first try. And now our next idea is probably the most fun idea in this entire video, and that's to draw eyes. And it's probably the most relatable idea because what I've seen with me and my other friends is that whenever we're bored we just start to draw an eye in our books, or I don't know, something like that. And it's just because eyes are so easy to draw in a way, and I just going back through my old worksheets and stuff, I could see a lot of random eye doodles on a bunch of random pages, each of them looking really different, each of them with a different colored pen, and this just kind of brought back memories of that. So here we go, yet another really simple, really cute eye drawing because they're super easy, it's super fun, and I mean, obviously you have your own eye for reference, right? Also, I almost forgot to mention this, but we did cross 75,000 subscribers on my channel. Thank you guys so much for that. That was actually my goal for this year, but we've already reached it and we're just halfway through the year, so I can't wait to see where we'll go for the rest of the year. And with this next idea, I want you guys to figure it out in 10 seconds. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, did you figure it out? It's okay if you didn't because it'll make sense once I draw the main part of this, which is the thing that attaches these two things. And in the end, you get, ta-da, you get headphones. And yes, looking back at it, I myself was a bit confused as to what I was drawing, and I had to kind of forward it to realize I was drawing headphones. But don't worry, once you draw everything all together, it kind of makes sense. And then I just went ahead and added some music note kind of shapes. I don't know if I did it properly, but I just tried to, and here's how that turned out. And now it's time for our very next idea. For this idea, go ahead and draw a circle and add a burr, or should I say an oval? Yeah, draw an oval and add a burr, and then draw another oval coming off the first one, add another burr, and draw a third oval, but draw it kind of separately and add another burr. And then go ahead and draw this other burr because we love burrs, obviously, if you can't tell by this point, and just attach everything with strings, and there you go, you have a bunch of floating helium balloons, which look so pretty, and it's perfect for a birthday card or something as well. Now this next idea is super duper cute and adorable, and for this one all you have to do is draw a rectangle and then turn it into a box. Go ahead and draw this half circle, like a semicircle coming out of the box, and then fill in the rest of the box. Then just go ahead and add some hatching inside for a shading, and once you're done with that, go ahead and draw 3 circles, 2 for the ears and 1 for where the mouth is going to go. Add a button nose and 2 eyes, and of course a smiley mouth, and there you go, we have an adorable little teddy bear in a cardboard box. That reminds me a lot of Toy Story. Anyways, next idea. For this one, go ahead and draw a line coming like this, then draw a triangular shape around it and add a bunch of random squiggles in the bottom, and you're gonna have a really cute kind of arrow, which is something that was actually inspired by a sticker I saw from a Disney coloring book, but it looks very cute. And it reminds me a lot of the movie Brave, which if you haven't watched it, make sure you watch it, it's pretty good. Now for the next idea, it's super easy, super simple, and it's something that I think we've all drawn at least once in our lives, and it's a honeybee. And of course, I did go ahead and add some little lines coming from behind it just to show where it had been flying and just to make it look really cute. And now we're almost down to the last couple of ideas. We actually are down to one of the last ideas. And for this one, we're going to be drawing a very popular meal that people tend to love to eat, and that is a burger. So just go ahead and draw a bun, go ahead and draw some little lines coming out of it to kind of represent the lettuce, then go ahead and draw a little patty. And if you want to, just go ahead and add some cheese as well. Depends on your preference. I love cheese, so I just went ahead and added some cheese. And then add the other half of the bun, and don't tell Mr. Krabs, but now we know the recipe to his Krabby Patties. Also, if you want to make the bun a bit bigger, go ahead and do that. That's something that I did once I realized that the bottom bun was bigger than the top one. So again, fixing up your mistakes is okay. And now it's time for the final countdown because we are almost at the end of this video. So for this next idea, go ahead and draw a circle, then draw a triangular shape at the very top, and just kind of watch what I do because it's hard to explain. Anyways, what we're trying to create here is a rocket because rockets are very cool, and I haven't actually drawn a space rocket in a while. And I just kind of went ahead and kind of winged it and just kind of went with it and made it up on the spot, but I think it turned out looking pretty good. Anyways, let me know in the comments which idea out of all these ideas was your favorite. I would love to hear. And again, if you want to watch them a bit slower, go ahead and just adjust the playback speed. That's the easiest way to do this. And now for the very next idea, we're going to be drawing something that is very delicious, and that is going to be a lollipop. This one's also just really fun to draw because of how easy it is. Like, you draw one swirl, you draw a second swirl, and you draw like this little kind of popsicle stick kind of shape coming out of it. Draw a bow if you want to, and there you go, you have a lollipop. Easy peasy. And I bet this will look even better if you decide to color it in. And now for the next idea, this one is going to be a snowflake. And this one, while it might look hard, is actually pretty easy. Just take things one step at a time, just do things slowly, and you'll realize just how easy it is. So if you look at what I'm doing, it's really just like a step-by-step process. And again, I just kind of made it up on the spot, and you guys can make it up and draw a snowflake however you want to go ahead drawing it. But I think the biggest thing when you're drawing a snowflake is just to make sure that the shape looks like a snowflake. But other than that, the actual details you add will kind of just make sense regardless of what details you add, because each snowflake is unique and special, and it just kind of makes sense. And people just know it's a snowflake when they look at it. And again, looking at the final drawing and how it looks, it might seem really hard, but if you just go back and look at how this entire drawing came together, the step-by-step process, you'll understand just how easy it was and just how loose and messy it was. Anyways, so now the second last idea in this video is going to be to draw an autumn leaf, because autumn leaves are super easy to draw. All you have to do is draw one line and then draw a couple of lines coming out of it, and around the surrounding areas, just kind of draw some squiggly lines that resemble the shape of a leaf. And that's pretty much all you have to do. And if you really want to make this look more like an autumn leaf, then I'd recommend coloring it in, but that is again optional because it does look like an autumn leaf in an abstract way. And now the final kind of idea is not so much a drawing idea, but it's just a way to say to someone, hey, I love you. And all you have to do is just write the letter I, draw a really cute kind of heart, and then write the letter U. It's super easy and it's a super nice way to tell someone that you love them. But the thing is, if you don't love them, what you can do is just go ahead and draw an R and then write shoes in the bottom. You don't love them, but you love their shoes. I don't know, this was just something I just wanted to add in at the end. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these drawing ideas and that you might try them out. Again, let me know which one was your favorite in the comments below. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fabulous day. Stay awesome as always. And I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye!